Hello comrades, in this video we shall be discussing about astable multivibrator in detail. Previously, the multivibrators has been discussed in brief and we have also discussed bistable and astable multivibrators. You can find the links in the top right corner by pressing the I button. Okay, so moving on with this topic, let us draw the circuit diagram first. We have already seen that the two states, that is the high and the low, both are unstable in the case of astable multivibrator. So let us start by supposing initially the output is at plus V sat. Then the voltage at this non-inverting terminal would be given by V plus is equal to plus V sat, and applying the voltage divider rule, R1 upon R1 plus R2, V out into R1 upon R1 plus R2. So, and since this V out we have supposed that it is initially at plus V sat, so I have put this value here. We can take this as beta, this will be plus beta V sat. If you have seen the previous two videos, this would be quite easy for you. Now discussing about the charging of this capacitor C and then later on the discharging. So charging phase, the mathematical analysis can be given as, let us denote that voltage by VCT is equal to final plus initial minus final e to the power minus t by time constant. So plus V sat plus initial minus beta V sat minus V sat e to the power minus t by time constant RC. Okay, so side by side, just see this. This is the time axis, and here we are denoting the voltages. Let this be plus V sat value, let this be minus V sat value, and this beta you can observe it after multiplying with V, it would be lesser than this. So plus beta V sat somewhere here and minus beta V sat somewhere here. This is not to scale. So first our capacitor is charging. Initially it is starting from somewhere here. Now where does this charging of this capacitor begin? So for that we have to put t is equal to 0, and t equal to 0 makes this value 1, and then this V sat cancels out with this minus V sat, and we are left with minus beta V sat. So that's why I have made here minus beta V sat. It starts to charge from here, and if we leave the capacitor till infinite time, it will want to charge till this plus V sat value, but it won't be able to reach here because when let it be point C and let this be point B. So when this value will cross the potential of this level, I mean when this inverting terminal potential will be greater than this non-inverting terminal potential, the output will shift from plus V sat to minus V sat. Again, ये माइनस बीटा वी सैट से प्लस वी सैट तक कैपेसिटर चार्ज होगा इफ वी लीव द कैपेसिटर ऑन टिल इनफाइनाइट टाइम। पर ये जैसे ही बी पॉइंट पे जो पोटेंशियल होगा, यानी कि कैपेसिटर का जो वोल्टेज होगा, तो ये जो पोटेंशियल है जैसे ही ये प्लस वाले पोटेंशियल को ओवरकम करेगा, उससे ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, तो फिर ये V आउट प्लस V सैट से माइनस V सैट हो जाएगा, बिकॉज द इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल इज ग्रेटर देन नॉन इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल पोटेंशियल. So let us calculate what this charging time denoted by TC comes out to be. Just simplifying this equation, this minus sign we put out, and it will be also taking out V sat common. So this will be 1 plus beta e to the power minus t by RC. Now see, initially we suppose that the output is at plus V sat, so this point has the potential plus beta V sat. अब जैसे ही इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल का पोटेंशियल प्लस बीटा वी सैट को क्रॉस करेगा तो इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल का पोटेंशियल ज्यादा हो गया और इस वजह से माइनस वी सैट पे वी आउटपुट पहुंच जाएगा. सो वी हैव टू टेक आउट द टाइम एट विच दिस कैपेसिटर वैल्यू reaches plus beta VSAT. I think you might have got the point. We have to find the time that is, let us suppose at t is equal to TC, the VC reaches out to be plus beta VSAT. So it is plus beta VSAT is equal to plus VSAT minus VSAT 1 plus beta e to the power minus t by RC. So VSAT just cancels out. Plus beta is equal to this plus 1 minus 1 plus beta e to the power minus t by RC. So we bring this term on the left side, so this minus becomes plus, and it is 1 plus beta e to the power minus t by RC is equal to 1 minus beta. So we take the natural log ln e to the power minus t by RC. This minus t by RC comes in front, and we can also write this 1 minus beta, bringing this term in the denominator 1 plus beta. So this ln would also appear here. Now we have ln e to the power minus t by RC is equal to ln 1 minus beta upon 1 plus beta, and this ln and e can be solved like this. Since this is charging time, we have taken this TC by RC, so this will come, let us make this plus, and this minus sign comes here, minus RC ln 1 minus beta upon 1 plus beta. We can also write this as RC ln, just shuffle this, and yeah, now it is visible, 1 plus beta upon 1 minus beta. So this is the value of TC charging time we got here. So in the diagram we have represented here, this TC comes out to be RC ln 1 plus beta by 1 minus beta. So it will charge up to this value, but when it reaches this plus beta VSAT value, so this point B goes at a higher potential, just crosses this potential plus beta VSAT. And now since inverting terminal is at a higher potential, so V output will transition from plus VSAT to minus VSAT. And now the capacitor starts to discharge. It will keep on discharging. Now what is the time of its discharge? So again we shall do a mathematical analysis. Now we are going to analyze for this discharging phase. So the final value from the diagram here, we can obtain that if the capacitor is on for infinite amount of time, then this capacitor would discharge till minus VSAT value. But this won't happen, because right now V output is at minus VSAT. So by voltage divider rule, the VC value will come out to be minus beta VSAT from this. So it will be minus VSAT, hence minus beta VSAT. So when the value of voltage across this capacitor or VB comes below minus beta Vsat, automatically Vc will be at a higher potential than this Vb. So again the voltage transitions from minus Vsat to plus Vsat. So moving on with the analysis of the discharging phase. Again the capacitor voltage Vct will be given by final plus initial minus final e to the power minus t by time constant. Here it will be minus Vsat, that is the final value, plus beta Vsat, that is the initial value from where the voltage of the capacitor will start to discharge, plus beta Vsat minus Vsat e to the power minus t by time constant, that is again RC. So let us suppose that the time taken by the capacitor to discharge is Td. So what we will say, at T is equal to Td, this Vct becomes minus beta Vsat is equal to minus Vsat. Again we are taking this out common, plus Vsat we are taking common, then what will be left? Plus beta, and this is plus 1 e to the power minus Tg by Rc. This Vsat just cancels out on both the sides, so it will be minus beta, and then this is minus 1 plus beta e to the power minus Td by Rc. Then just bring it this side, 1 minus beta is equal to 1 plus beta e to the power minus Td by Rc, and then taking natural log on both the sides, we get bring this on the left side, 1 minus beta, 1 plus beta, natural log. Here when we take out natural log e to the power minus Td by Rc. So you know how to solve this. We can say Td is equal to minus Rc, then ln 1 minus beta, 1 plus beta. Taking care of this negative sign, we can just shuffle this 1 plus beta, numerator and denominator exchanged, and it has taken care of this minus sign. So time of discharge has come out to be Rc ln 1 plus beta by 1 minus beta. Now what happens after this time Td? This voltage at B point ये माइनस बीटा वी सैट को क्रॉस करता है और लोअर नेगेटिव वैल्यू की तरफ. सो दिस पॉइंट C voltage automatically becomes higher than this, and hence again from minus Vsat ये फिर से प्लस Vsat हो जाएगा आउटपुट की वैल्यू. सो व्हाट इज द टोटल टाइम टेकिंग इन दिस? Tc plus Td, time of charge plus time of discharge. Since this is Rc ln some factor, the same factor is here, Rc ln. So we can say 2 times Rc natural log 1 plus beta upon 1 minus beta. So this completes the mathematical analysis for A-stable multivibrator. I hope I could clearly convey it to you. Do mention your suggestions and valuable feedbacks in the comment section, and also tell me about the topics you want me to cover in the future videos. Please show your appreciation by clicking the like button. Share this lecture with your friends and batchmates. And for more such lectures, subscribe to The Last Bencher Comrade.